Okay, I think we're live, but let me go ahead and set up the Instagram, guys. Um, Sending the data. Instagram is sending the data right now. It's sending data, sending data, sending data.
Sending,
Hold
sending.
on, hold on. Streaming. All right, it's go. Then I have to push this go live button on Instagram, and there we are. We are at Instagram. Oh no. Uh, We're in the Instagram, and I'm gonna turn on the Instagram so that we have a feedback. Little infinite screen. Oh, we don't want that to happen. Okay, there you go. That's good. That's good. All right, let's go. Otaku Hyang, let's go.
Hey guys, what's up? We are here as part of AAPI Heritage Month.
And May the 4th.
And May the
May,
4th, that's right, Star
may
Wars.
the,
We got a special episode here on a special day with a very special guest. This is kind of the OG crew because, when we kind of got things kicked off for AAPI Heritage Month, this was kind of the core startup group. We it's our annual check-in with Ryan Odagawa, friend of the channel, and our featured artist today as part of AAPI Heritage Month. This is where we celebrate the contributions of Asian and Pacific Islander Americans to the comic book industry, to the community, and yeah, Ryan, it's been a while. Why don't you kind of introduce yourself and let us know what you've been kind of up to?
Yeah. My name is Ryan Odagawa, and I started in the industry like way back when, uh, right during the '90s boom. What's that? '92. Well, I graduated in '93, and yeah, that's when like X-Men was like what 91, 92, something like that. So I got into all that, and I made some. I started drawing like X-Men, like Mark Silvestri stuff, and I just kept on practicing, and then eventually Image started, and kept on following like Jim Lee, and uh, I started loving like Wildcats and Genter Teen, especially like Campbell stuff, and so I did like some Gender Teen samples, and I took it to the very first, I think first and last ImageCon. It was called the ImageCon. It was at where San Diego Comic Con was, but it was like maybe a month or two after Comic Con that year, '94, I think. And I submitted my stuff to Sarah Becker. She was the editor of Gen 13, and she took it, and um, she called me back like later on. I remember running into Andy Park there. He was like in the same line as I was, and I think Billy Tan. I saw Billy Tan walking around, I think. Um, but I submitted to them. She got back to me later. I don't know how much longer later. I was still 94. Wait, 93. I had just graduated. I remember a little bit before that. I told my mom like because they had was it Wildcats #2 talent search, right? I remember looking at it and telling my mom like I want to work there, and she's like, "You didn't even graduate yet. Like, what? You gonna move down there in San Diego?" I'm like, "Yeah, I want to." So Sarah got back to me later and with a word blade um, sample script, and I drew that up and then sent it to her. And she's like, "You want to come on as an intern?" I'm like, yeah, of course I do. So I was like, yeah. So I was like really excited, and so I moved down to San Diego, and yeah, and that's where I started. It was pretty awesome.
At WildStorm, right? Yeah,
WildStorm, yeah, La
WildStorm
Jolla.
Studios. So I mean, you were basically like working with Jim.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh, Otaku
Jim
Young.
Lee. We're talking about Jim Lee. Yes,
Otaku Young. You put her on your live stream as well?
I believe so.
Okay.
Uh,
Making sure.
I'm just yeah. It says it's added, so I don't know.
Okay,
Okay,
good.
but yeah, so Ryan's been part of the industry for a very long time, and we're just so blessed to have you, have this connection with you and be able to check in with you. For our past conversations, you've been working on a very special personal project. And I know you have some updates for us on that project, so I want to give you plenty of time to share what you don't obviously want to reveal everything, but you have made a lot of progress on your passion project. Can you let us know where we are in that?
yeah. Well, first, I know my other passion project, the Shadow Zone. I did this like a while ago, but I know Naman's waiting for the next one, but I put it on hold. I want to get it done too, the next one, but the so I put this on hold, or the next one on hold, to start on my next project, because it was a little more, not timely, but like it became timely, but just because it's a family story. So I'm Japanese American, fourth generation, and um, actually a while back, my aunt had sorry, had written for a school project. Like she had written, or she had interviewed my grandparents about like their time in the internment camps, but also just like the family history, like going back to my great grandfather who immigrated from Hiroshima. I ended up finding a photo of him. Um, in my grandmother's photo album, which I have here. I went through like all these photos, and then my aunt had it. She's like, I don't know who's in that. she's like, I don't know who these people are, but I mean, I'm sure they're all like relatives and stuff. But I looked through it closely, and then one picture stood out and it said dad and sis. I'm like, that. So that's like my great grandfather. It's like the only picture that we have of him, but it's like really small. Um, so uh, so basically, my aunt had written this, and I always knew there was a story about my uncle who married into the family, and he started a produce store in LA in the 19 late 1920s, I think. And he built it up during the 30s, and it was getting big. He was providing like jobs for the Nisei, the second generation Japanese. I mean, there was a lot more racism back then, so it was harder for them to get jobs and stuff. So he kept on building it up, and there was over 100 and maybe 120 of his produce stores. And back then, it was like before supermarkets came out. So supermarkets meaning like one person or one company owned the whole store. So back then, it was kind of like one store owned the store, and then they leased it out to like, or the produce, the different departments. Like Danny Camp was one of them for bakery, but for a lot of them, the produce was handled by my great uncle. And then by the end of or like 1940, he started one of the first like supermarkets where he owned it. I'm not sure that it was necessarily the first, but it was one of the first in LA. Because I think his competitors were like Vons and like all the places that we know now mostly. And
yeah, I mean, we're talking about something that could have like turned into like Safeway or Albertsons or Kroger or something like this, right?
Place we went to now,
yeah.
But basically, after Pearl Harbor happened, like he it was all taken from them, and they all had to. Well, he was taken first because some of the Japanese leaders were taken first as the prisoners, and then eventually the rest of my relatives went to the incarceration camps in like Arizona, Colorado. Actually, last week I just went to Arizona, not to the camp, but the camp director back then, he donated all the stuff to this museum that's like right next to the Phoenix Museum or Phoenix Airport. And I was actually going to fly out there for a day and go with my dad about a month ago. If you remember about a month ago, what happened was with all the airport stuff, and we're on the spring break, and ice was coming in to the airports and all this stuff. So partially because it was spring break and there's a lot of uncertainty, so I canceled it and then pushed it off until last week. So I went there, and
this is the camp that housed your descent or relatives.
My grandparents, grandparents and my 2 aunts that are still alive right now. So I got to see a lot of the stuff. There was one thing that I had found on the internet, I think on their website before, which was actually my grandmother's signature. Because one of the blocks, we lived in what they call blocks. So she was in block 2. And I had found it online. I was like, that's my grandmother's signature. And so I saw it in person there, but they also had like other videos and stuff that was pretty cool. Some interesting stuff. There was like some watercolor paintings that I actually might incorporate in the book now.
Oh, okay, cool.
Like style.
You
want
to show us that?
Let me see if I have it here. Because the person that was helping us out, let's see.
So for people just tuning in or connecting with us, it's been some time. I just want to, as Ryan's pulling up these files.
How do I share?
There's a little screen thing down there. Basically, what Ryan's working on is like a graphic novel of his family's sort of journey to the U.S. And history here, and then it revolves around his your grandfather,
your grandparents,
your great grandfather,
and like aunts and uncles. Yeah, sorry, I didn't really get to that point yet, but yeah, it's a long story short that I want to put it or make it as a graphic novel. So I'm mostly finished with the script, but I'm just kind of cleaning it up and I need to work on the epilogue, kind of wrapping it up.
Wow. Okay.
So I'm starting on the. I could share that too. I don't see how to share it. I don't think there's any button to share.
Plus sign.
Oh, plus. Mm,
Do you see the share screen icon at the bottom?
no. Did you turn that on? Maybe. Maybe it's.
Why don't you? Is it? They're files on your computer, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. Young, did we share? Give him permission to share his screen?
You should have a plus sign. You don't have plus sign?
No. I just see settings. Oh wait. Oh. Oh, I see it here.
Okay.
Oh, I went full screen. Oh, there. Let's see. Okay, there. Found it. You see that? Okay.
It's coming. It's coming. There you go.
Wow.
Okay. Oh, that's the roughs.
Wow.
Here. This is the watercolors.
Ryan, if you don't mind, you see that there's hide option on that little white thingy? Hide? Yeah, good.
Yeah, so I guess someone in the camps did these watercolors.
Wow.
Cool.
Nice.
So these are all kind of. There's a historical sort of element in the graphic novel where like you have like the sort of the biographical
I don't think that's
like
helping
pictures,
much.
photos, artifacts kind of laid out, right?
Yeah.
This is part of that, or how are you going to integrate this into? Is it as is?
For this, I was just thinking like
There's some
maybe.
audio issues, guys.
Oh, really? Oh, they can't hear.
Turn down the volume a little bit.
It's too loud.
Let me see
How's
if
mine? No. My voice is okay.
let me try again. Right? Okay, I got you down a little bit. Okay, and I need a. Yeah, your screen is not. Okay, go.
I can see
Let's
it.
try it. Yeah, let's do
Yeah.
it.
Sounds good. Yeah. I was just thinking maybe playing around stylistically with like maybe like a little bit on the cover. I was thinking of maybe I could just watercolor some of the backgrounds. Yeah, I don't know. I just thought these, so I'm like, maybe I could try to incorporate some kind of thing like that. I don't know.
Do we know the person who drew those?
The name's on there, but never heard of them before. But basically, like, I'm starting off with my great grandfather. So obviously, like going further back, I don't have any knowledge. I mean, obviously, the only knowledge I have. Well, I have a little bit of stories from him, but the only picture of him was that one little picture and stuff. So obviously, when
Ryan, your audio is coming really distorted. A lot of noise. You guys, you don't hear it, Otaku Hyung?
I hear it.
Oh, okay.
is this distorted or is it cutting out?
It's just warbled. It might be because you're sharing your screen and there's like a lot of these files are big files, so that might be the issue. But
Okay. But so a lot of these pages are more guesses, but it's more like artistic liberty, I guess. But just taking the knowledge that I have of it and kind of making a cohesive story with this and connecting it to the overall story. So basically, saying about my uncle's the grocery stuff. That's what I was gonna start off with, but then I found out. I went back to my aunt's paper and read more about it, how it all kind of ties in together. So now I expanded it to like the whole story, but going maybe like 3 generations. Like I'm the next generation after that, so even like I'm not necessarily in that, but I just have to like contain it because the most interesting parts are within the 3 generations. Yeah. So these are like the first handful of pages that I'm kind of like roughing out now that I have the script. I'm going to try to go through the whole thing and lay it out like this before I kind of
start on it. In terms of the layout, then it sounds like you have a pretty good idea of the rough draft. Then it sounds like.
Yeah. So when I was writing out the book, I kind of made like a Excel. I had like different kind of documents. I had one that first off I was just like I just need to take all of these timeline things and just make a Word document and like put everything in chronological order.
Are they 11 by 17? Each one of those panel?
Yeah. Well, eventually would be, yeah. The size of this is like small. It's proportionally smaller.
Looks great. Yeah, it looks great.
And then after that, I had the like a Excel sheet, and then I put like as a graphic novel, like what would be on each page. So it came out to like 160 pages or something like that. And I broke it into chapters, and so it's kind of like distinctive like chapters for each part.
Yeah. Dude, I'm so excited for this, man. I'm so excited for this.
Yeah, is a microphone? Are you? Where's your microphone at?
I think the microphone is this.
Check the connection. It might be the connection.
Oh. Logitech screen cam. What is that?
I think it's the data. You just got your RAM is just using a lot of data. It sounds like.
Does it sound any different? To the same?
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
There we
yeah,
go.
there you go.
Oh, that's I don't know what microphone I was using.
So yeah, that's so. You made a lot of progress from our last check-in.
Yeah.
I mean,
let's look at the first page, the first panel. Can you zoom into that one? Okay. So these are just thumbnail sketches.
Yeah, just trying to do it as to be able to look at it as a whole and like see how it flows.
Right.
And then so I'm still there's some pages where I don't know I might change some things, but I'm just trying to get the idea down until it like solidifies.
Yeah, can you share the design page of your family members? That was cool. I mean, I know that was one of the things we looked at last time.
Let me see.
And that was, I think you'd shown us a pretty like finished draft of that. I don't know if you've revised that any more than what you had prepared previously, but get a chance to look at, your family members there on the page, animated.
Let's see.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, so this starting off. This is my great grandfather, and the photo I had, I mean, it's so small that it kind of looks like he had glasses,
Mm-hmm.
but he had kind of like a hat, and he was wait, where's that picture? Um,
Yeah.
oh, wrong one. It's right here. Oh, wait.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so this is like zoomed in like by like a lot. And this is my grandma's the younger sister.
Mm-hmm.
Here's, let's see. So I found like the youngest
Cute.
picture of them. Before I was like, how am I gonna draw them if I have no idea? And then I found this one picture that was like the youngest of all of them. So this is my best approximation of how they looked when they were about these ages. My grandma
Yeah.
was about 8 or 9, and this is my aunt. And then um, my great grandmother. I guess I'm giving a little bit about the story, but she remember during COVID and everyone was talking about the Spanish flu 100 years ago. Well, she died during that time, like 1919.
Mm.
So the kids kind of had to like raise each other, and Aunt May. I have an Uncle Sam and an Aunt May. Aunt May was sort of like the mother, or she had to become the mother, and raise the family. And then
Wow.
the great grandfather, I guess he had to work, and so I guess the story is that he was kind of a drunk, kind of a mean drunk. Um, but also like the reason why he came to America was they said he was rebellious. So there's all these like kind of mysteries, like what was driving him, and I'd imagine like just like the Japanese kind of way of way of life is probably kind of rigid. So there's probably a lot of rebellion, right? If they're like if the families are so rigid, that
Oh
probably
yeah,
caused
I
some
mean,
rebellion, right?
you're talking about a period where in East Asia where you had you still had polygamy, you still had I mean, drinking was rampant, right? And
Mm,
everybody's enjoyed their alcohol, and I mean, it's just an environment that where the father is the head of the household, and it's
yeah,
it's his way or the highway. That was pretty much an Asian household, right? There was no,
yeah,
it's not the Western uh, family structure. Uh, so yeah, I mean,
yeah.
imagine having to do like just losing your partner in life and having to raise kids without the the foundation of the family, right? It's almost like I mean I couldn't do it. I tell my wife like I don't think I could raise Leah by myself. It'd just be a really bad situation if she were to ever be out of the
Yeah.
picture. So
And it seemed like that rebelliousness drove a lot, well, of the story, but just of kind of what happened. I mean, without having to uh, spoil the ending and stuff like that. But yeah, like what was I gonna say? I think a lot of that. kind of drove. So and then after that, he went back to Japan, and I have like two instances of like when he was supposed to have gone, and we narrowed it down to 1932 because my uncle had my uncle Sam here when he was older, a little bit older. I guess he had taken him back on a boat, but I think some of that was driven. Well, in my aunt's paper, it said that it was a gardening accident, so maybe a little bit of that. But some of the story was also like he was kind of an alcoholic and kind of mean. It's kind of like a recurring theme where it's I don't know. It might be a mixture of different things at that time, but he eventually went back to Japan. But there was also um, an interview that my other cousin did of my grandmother, and she said my grandmother said she might have or he might have went back as early as like 1924, which when my grandma was like 14. There's a little bit of mystery on that end, um, but I actually some somebody wrote a book just recently that just came out. It's called Safe Passage by Evelyn Iritani. I actually have to talk to her because I think she interviewed my uncle, um, one of my uncles, but um, she had some information about the great grandfather. So
Oh wow.
maybe she could solve some of that, the mystery part. But
Yeah, I mean, you've been kind of playing detective with interviewing family members, kind of digging up archive.
yeah,
Uh, you know, just I mean, it's been for you like kind of like just piecing together what happened, right? What
yeah,
are some of the things? Because obviously, this is something we've been talking about for quite some time, and you've it looks like you have put together a good narrative to share.
mhm.
Um, but what are some of the things you've learned since our previous conversation about your family history that uh, surprised you or has been revelatory?
Well, just doing like basic searches, like so, like you said, I interviewed a lot of like still um, living relatives, and that's kind of why I'm putting it on the front, the front burners to like do it now, um, while everyone is here. I mean, unfortunately, like one of my uncles had recently passed away, so I'm like, it's motivating me more to like trying to get it done sooner.
Mm,
um, I actually did. Yeah, I'm just I'm just doing like everything I can to like find any other missing pieces. And I on eBay I was looking up um, yearbooks for the this is Venice High in LA, and supposedly this was like the year that my grandmother graduated, but
whoa,
uh, there's no
she's
pictures,
in there.
but I'm pretty sure this is the year. But yeah, I didn't
Is
see
she in
anything.
there?
No.
Oh, she's
It
not.
was another gamble with the Arizona. Like I was just like, it's the last couple things, um, like possibilities I could find, like any photos or anything that's out there. So I'm like, I'll just like make a gamble and see if I could find anything
Hmm.
Is there
before I
anything
like
inside you want to show? Can you show us some of the stuff inside?
in there. It's
Yeah.
not much, but I think secondarily, like I was just looking for like reference of like how the school would look. So if I drew it in the story, like, because I think present day Venice High doesn't have these beams,
Hmm.
so that's
Yeah,
like one
that's a
thing.
good reference there. Yeah.
I know there's pictures online and stuff like
That's
that.
crazy that you have these like yearbooks even even
You,
back
you
then.
you could get how they dress. You could get how they dress.
Yeah, that
How
too.
So
Yeah,
are there actual photos in there? Or what's the
yeah. There's a lot of photos.
That's crazy.
their hairstyles, how
Yeah,
they
kind of like
Oh wow.
there's like a couple Japanese. I think this guy is like Filipino, maybe. His name's what,
Look at that.
Alberto
You got your
Capistrano.
diversity back in the 20s.
Yeah,
How crazy is that?
but they all kind of have certain hairstyles and stuff like
That
that.
Filipino dude is styling.
uh,
Look at
Yeah,
he
uh,
looks like like um Clark Gable there.
uh,
Brown
yeah.
Clark Gable. What's
See,
going
this guy.
on?
This is only like a couple like Japanese that I could find in there.
oh yeah, you could definitely
Maybe
get how they dress in the past, how they put their hairstyles up, especially
yeah,
younger
Cool.
age.
That is
yeah,
Yeah,
cool. It's like a time capsule.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So that was sort of like the secondary thing. Like if I can't find anything on my grandma, then at least I have like some connection to like that time and like how
Yeah.
they look and stuff. So hopefully I could pull that in.
There's a little knowledge
Hmm.
nugget right there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I have to
Yeah,
check.
it was a very tumultuous time for the
Yeah,
country back. And we're talking about like
depression, Great
war
Depression.
to depression to war again. It's just
I
like
know.
I'm sure there were the graduation rate was the least of people's like going to school was the least of people's concerns back then. So
Yeah, so who knows? I know my at least my uncle graduated. I mean, I don't have details about everybody else, but I know like my aunt got married to that uncle that owned the stores like probably right out of high school, and then I found out that my grandmother. So my I talked to my mom,
this is
and
Aunt May. Aunt May got married to the
yeah,
grocery. Yeah.
like right probably when she was 18 or 19, I think. I think so. And then I found out. Well, my mom had found out that my grandmother had told her that she she almost got married, or I guess she technically got married when she was like 16 to this man, but I think she like left like a week or two after. It was like a situation she didn't want to get into, but I think a lot of that was because they were poor and like I don't know. It feels like getting married early and like
Oh
arranged
yeah, back
marriages.
then,
So,
I mean, again, polygamy, like there was no like kids are getting married and getting pregnant. Like what we define as like children now we're
yeah,
working in the factories. You know what I mean? It was like there
such a
were
different
no
time.
kind of standards for child protection. So
Yeah,
absolutely,
such a different time.
yeah, it's a different time.
Oh,
But yeah,
but
I mean, anything you learned that was like, wow, this is something I definitely want to make part of the book. Uh, something that fascinated you as you did your uncovering and research and uh, plotting and planning for the book.
hmm. I guess there's quite a bit probably. Just trying to think. Uh,
Can you point the camera up so that you don't look
oh,
like a Leroy?
oh, that's sorry. No, I forgot. I don't. This wasn't on the screen. You want to put? Can you put it back on the screen? The my screen, my
Oh,
screen.
yeah, sure.
I forgot it was
Oh,
um, but like this
I
is like the
love your
era.
designs, by the way. I mean, they just
Thing.
come to life. They
Yeah, a
just
lot of
come
them
to life.
are like based on photos that I have because so my aunt had all the photo albums, and she's the kind of like, I don't know. Well, the older aunt, this is my dad's like second oldest, and she was an artist, but my older aunt is kind of like, I don't know who was in these and stuff. Like she doesn't take the time to like um try to distinguish who's who, but um a lot of these pictures are kind of based off of photos that I've found. So it's just kind of like, like a puzzle, um trying to put it together. um I'm trying to think of something specific, but yeah, just there's just like so many things, like asking the relatives, you know, telling the relatives, and then they have all of these photos also too, and all this like like my like Uncle Sam, he had a photo album of the trip that supposedly that he took my great grandfather back to Japan. Although my great grandfather's not really in the book, it's just my uncle. Um, but stuff like that, I gradually find out like later that he was on it because of like other stories that kind of corroborate like the story. So it's just like interviewing all these relatives and then trying to see like what lines up, and like you know what I mean, like just putting it all together. So it's
When you
interesting.
get like the discrepancies, you got to kind of just like weave it together, right?
Yeah, the only discrepancy, the biggest discrepancy is just when my great grandfather went back to Japan. But hopefully, I don't know. We'll see if I could uh, figure that out from that one writer. Um,
so Ryan, have you decided how you're going to publish this?
uh, right now, I'm thinking probably like a Kickstarter, and probably I know of like a printer that I may go with. I haven't really. That's the only one that I've been thinking of. I haven't really like um, looked at a lot of options. I don't know. Maybe I have to try to look into like a publisher.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
actually
Go with a publisher.
was I had met, I think was the last time I had met George Takei, right?
Oh yeah, you didn't tell us about
Last time?
that.
Didn't I tell you about that before? I think maybe it was last year.
No, you didn't.
Oh really? After Comic Con, I guess
Or no, maybe you'd mentioned it, but or
Have
no,
your
you
camera
said
pointed at you a little bit
you
more.
were gonna reach out to him. That's as far as I think it got.
with George Takei, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you
So
said you were inspired by his graphic
yeah,
novel,
but the
right? Like, yeah,
last
the
Comic
last.
Con last year, I met him. Um, do you want to see the video? Did I show you the video?
No.
No, no, it's been that long, huh?
I thought I had shown it at one point. Let me see if I can.
Georgia Takei and you?
Yeah, it's on my my Instagram.
And this
Okay.
is again, George Takei had a graphic novel outlining his
Yeah.
family's history of internment, and it was called uh, they called this enemy, which is
Oh, right here.
it's like it's basically,
It's right here.
yeah, they call this enemy. It's it's required reading in a lot of places now. I mean, just to
Can,
teach
can,
that.
can we some insight? Who did the art on that one?
This one girl, uh, Harmony Becker.
Harmony Becker.
Yeah, so it's almost like a manga,
Wow,
black and white.
that's awesome.
There's actually another. This is something my mom had bought, I think at Manzanar, but this artist.
Wow.
So Poston was the camp that my grandparents went to, but this is like a guy that was a cartoonist that was in the camp, and he
Wow.
drew like the whole story of like
Yeah, so
the
I mean,
camp
these
life.
are obviously this is obviously inspirational for your work as well, right? You
Yeah,
drew from a lot from these two projects.
yeah, but I mean, just like
That's it. That's where that's the place. Yeah.
style wise, it's pretty interesting. But just like just telling like a lot of details of what happened
Yeah.
on, because usually you just hear like generalizations, but he talks about like how hot it was and all this
Wow.
stuff, and it's very expressive.
So yeah, tell us more about your conversation with Takei.
Let's see, I have it right here. Will this? Oh no, it's in my other account. Hold on one second. Switch account.
He's coming to SummerCon here in Washington State this summer,
Oh
Ryan
really?
is?
and I was like, "Ah, man, that would be great to get to meet a living legend." But
George Takei.
we'll see.
Oh, George Takei. Okay.
Oh, wait. Okay, it's easier on my phone, I think. Okay, switch this. So I have an Instagram for this book. If anyone wants to follow it, it's
Wait, you
Yeah,
never
we
in
see
really
if I
Japan.
can't see it.
Yeah, it's
can I see it Instagram? Can I see it on Instagram?
Yeah. Why don't you share the Instagram?
never
Okay, let me
underscore
find it.
Never never
in
underscore in Japan in underscore Japan. You know.
Yeah,
I gotta look for Ryan first, right?
yeah. It's
What do I search for?
never underscore in underscore Japan.
Never underscore
In
in underscore
underscore.
Japan.
Yep.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
You found it?
Ryan, why didn't you tell me about this? Okay,
Oh, I
let
didn't
me
tell you.
All right. We're gonna see an interview. Did you interview him?
So go. Well, I just talked to him. I stood in line and got his book signed. Go to
let me see if I could turn
SDCC
on the
25
audio.
in the
Let me
middle.
see if I could turn on the audio here. I may have to start this over. Oops, what happened? Let me drop this. Remove source. I have to edit it again because I need to turn on the audio again.
Okay.
Hold on. Oops. Let's see. Screen share. Entire screen. That one. Audio on. Share. There you go.
Yeah, so
I
that's
did.
the middle. So the middle one is the one of the first pages I did. And now I'm echoing.
Oh my goodness, Ryan! Why did you tell me about this already? Oh my goodness, look at that.
Beautiful, beautiful.
That's not the very first page, but that's the proof of concept. Page. So that's the day of Pearl Harbor.
Oh yeah, that's the day of the Pearl Harbor. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then on the bottom, holding the fish. That's my Uncle George. Yeah. Yeah. That's my grandmother. My Aunt May. Uncle Sam.
Okay, where's
To go to the 2025.
Okay. Oh, there he is.
I turn on the speaker.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Wow, that's loud. Let me rewind it. Let me rewind that stupid. Come on.
I think you just have to go. Go to the internment one and then go back. Or yeah.
Oops.
Yeah. Easter.
Yeah. I always remember I heard that. He went to St. Andrews. Newspaper. Small world.
Pause it real quick.
I'm actually trying to write
Pause it.
Oh.
I don't know if you ever heard George Takei. He owned one of the first people.
You did the drawing?
Yeah, I did the drawing.
You're very talented. You got to keep in mind.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
He's like, why didn't you do my book?
Where were
Oh,
you?
you did.
Where were you several years ago?
You have a story to contribute.
It's a very yeah, it's a long story, but
Can you notice me?
can I give you a hard
Was it really too loud, guys?
No, that was good.
No,
that was good. I heard it.
Oh, what's
So-
that? What's that?
Hey, what's going on here? It's a family show. Come on. So were you able
happened
to
here?
follow up with George?
That's echoing. I emailed them, but I haven't heard back.
Okay.
But so wait, it's echoing.
Young, you
Let me,
can stop
let me-
sharing the screen, I think.
Yeah, stop.
I will stop sharing my screen.
So what's the echoing?
I muted it.
Okay.
How's echo still going?
Hello. That's good.
Nope, that's good.
So what it said in the middle, how I started off the conversation, I said that when I was a Boy Scout, actually his mother lived in LA, so we had gone to his mother's house. I always remember we went to his mother's house to pick up her newspapers for recycling. So I told him that I don't know if he kind of misunderstood where. I think he thought I went to some other place, but I had mentioned a specific place. I don't know if he misunderstood, but I think he got the idea that I was a Boy Scout and picked up newspapers at his mother's house.
He's like, what does that have to do with me?
But yeah, he's like, because he was sitting next to someone. He's like, oh, he picked up my mother's newspapers and stuff.
Nice.
But so that the place that he published at, I actually technically worked at IDW. Well, it was IDW, right? And I worked with IDW because they were an offshoot of WildStorm. They were
Yeah.
the consumer products, um, and they did We did like the cards and stuff like that. We did like Resident Evil and all that. But I think they sold it off, so it's all different owners now anyway. but I mean that's a possible one if they would have me, but I don't know. They haven't got back to me.
So, hey, we are at an hour point. Can we get the question for the chat room?
Yeah,
Going?
yeah.
Yeah.
Any questions here on the chat? Let's see. I don't see any specific questions.
Here's something I was showing Naman earlier. I'm playing around with.
Can you make him big here?
Well, actually, we always talk about K-pop. I don't know if anybody watches K-pop or listens to
on.
K-pop here beside it. But this is Luna Snow. It's kind of a pinup idea that I'm kind of playing with
Okay.
for Comic-Con.
Luna Snow? Oh, Luna
She's
Snow.
a Marvel character.
What's her
She's
power? What's her
Korean.
power? Luna Snow. I think she
Power
has
of
what?
K-pop.
She,
It's like I don't know what it is. There's some like snow and I don't know what the exact power is.
I think she turns into fox or something, or I don't know. I don't know.
But that's
Okay.
But
that's kind of what I'm working on for Comic-Con.
Cool.
by the way, I really want to come back to this a little bit.
Oh, what I was saying was that in I think a week or two, my wife and I and my mom are going to see BTS.
In LA?
Up north in San Francisco.
In San Francisco?
So-
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, those are hard tickets to get. How'd you get them?
Well, my mom got it. She's the fan.
so what I wanted to show to the viewer here is that this is a Sunday, December 7th,
Mhm.
1942 at Point Muguay, California.
Magoo,
California.
Magoo. That's sort of like it's sort of like north of LA, like kind of near towards like Oxnard. I think it's Ventura
Yeah, so you got
Ventura Beach.
family fishing, ocean fishing right there in the background.
Yeah, so
You
a
got
lot of the stories kind of like align with that, where they said that day my grandparents and like Aunt May and Uncle George family all went on a fishing trip that morning on Sunday, and then by the end of the page they're heading back, and as my uncle got home, there were FBI like waiting at his house, and they arrested him. And I mean, now you look at like what's going on now, and it just kind of echoes. Like when I started this project, all of this ice stuff wasn't happening as much. I mean, there was still ice out, I think, but the way it's going now, it's like a lot of parallels. so the story has become relevant again, kind of.
Oh
relevant.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
I
it's like we're repeating history. We just forgotten all the lessons of the internment. What's happening now is obviously there's a little bit of a difference, but it's in terms of what we're doing to people, it's the same.
Yeah,
it's the same concept. I mean,
I noticed the names. The older generation, George, Henry, May, Margaret, and
Mm.
then younger generation, Sumi, well, Donald,
Don. Donald.
Rico, Kimi, and Judy. So the half and half. So older
Yeah.
generations all English name, and the younger generation, about half of them, especially younger ones, are Japanese names, right?
Yeah. That
Yeah.
I think. I think almost. Yeah. I think almost all of them have an English and Japanese name.
Mm,
Donald. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. They all have. Like my grandfather's name was Ichiro, which means like firstborn. I think.
What's your
Ichiro.
Yeah.
Japanese name?
Yeah.
Ryan, do you have a Japanese name?
Michael. No, I don't. Michael. That's my middle name. I actually don't have a Japanese. Well, my parents joke that it would have been shoyu. You know what shoyu means, right?
Yeah, soy sauce.
Like soy sauce. Well, because my dad's uh, name was Shoji, and then my mom is
Oh,
Yuki
that's a good
Shoyu.
one. That's a
So
good one.
that's sort of like the joke that it show you. Yeah.
No, man. Anyway, I just noticed that how uh, I mean, families having just normal day, and all of a
Mm.
sudden Pearl Harbor happens, and all of a sudden that last panel, things start changing right there at the
Yeah.
last panel.
So this
Yeah,
is, I mean, Pearl Harbor is like literally happening across in Hawaii at
right.
the same time, probably. And then by the end of the panel, I mean the page, they noticed like some military things going on, and they're like wondering what's happening. But Pearl Harbor is
So,
happening at the same time.
so you got one page done. Well, how
One
many
page,
pages left to go? How many pages to go?
159.
Hey, I want to
159.
interject here because this is your passion project,
Mhm.
um, and we Hyung and I are curious as to when you're going to finish and when, but at the same time, like take all the time you need, right? Like
Mhm.
there's no rush. You want to make this, uh, there's no deadline, right, for this, right? You just want
Yeah,
to.
but there is personally sort of a rush for me too. Like I was saying, like because some of the people that are still alive
Live.
from that time, I wanted to like, I've already kind of sent them the script, and a lot of them have read it, so that's kind of cool. Um, and they made some comments here and there of like little comments, but it actually
I,
helped it out, and I
I
kind of
mean,
like it
there's the difference between otaku and me. It signifies how younger he is than me.
up.
When I when my dang days are near, I want to see things done. Okay,
Yeah,
before
get
I
it done.
go.
Says the guy who doesn't finish his cover artwork for people.
Well, that's because anyway, I'm not gonna give excuse for myself, but uh, he was. I mean, Ryan was saying that he has a family that's getting older and older and want
Mm,
this story scene done. So
mm.
I could see that. I could see the need for getting this done because you want this story be told to your family. Very
Mm.
Yeah,
first thing is to your family, right? So
Yeah.
yeah.
the I mean,
I guess my point was all good things, take time. So
uh,
Mm.
make sure you're happy with it.
Yeah.
And that can be a hard thing to satisfy sometimes. So yeah, you got to kind of balance. Yeah,
Yeah. Right
it's
now, yeah,
a
just
again
right now it's
passion
just
project. We want you to
and
be happy with it
I
at the
mean,
end of the day.
I mean, I mean, I'm a, I'm an as amateur artist as I am, and I'm telling this like Otaku Hyung remind me. I'm telling myself, get it done, get it done, get it done. It doesn't matter if it's not perfect. Get it done,
yeah.
get it done. And I have a hard time getting it done myself. And that's a really huge struggle for others. I'm sure that is true for Ryan, and that is true for people like me. And yeah, it's something that we have to really struggle with. And
Yeah.
I,
Yeah,
That page looks beautiful though. Oh my gosh.
thanks.
Just
You know, I think the biggest thing, well, the hardest thing is getting the story straight and like laying that out. I think it gets somewhat easier because I'm used to being able to just get like pages done like drawing wise. So I think once I get everything laid out and it's just like the path is like clearer because then the rest of it's
oops.
easier and just like getting it done, right? Like just drawing it. Because I can finish like artwork and like figure it out, but it's just right now it's just like make sure everything is right, make sure the pages and the story like makes sense and everything. And once and then like you're seeing the layouts and stuff like that. Once those roughs are um tight enough, then I can just go straight and like get it done. And then I have to figure out when I'm gonna do like the Kickstarter. Uh, hopefully this year. I don't know. I was thinking maybe I should line it up with like Comic Con, but we'll see
How,
if I'm ready by then.
how was a Comic Con for you this year?
What's coming up in July? July. So that's why I'm getting ready. Like trying to get some other artwork ready to sell.
You, you got any more anything for the con?
Hmm?
You got anything for the
For
con
fun.
that you want to show us?
What else is there?
you showed us that K-pop character.
Oh yeah, I was thinking of extending this image with the new because I think they previewed some of the new X-Men '97. I actually kind of I still have it here.
Yeah, good timing because it's like season 2's coming.
Actually had in mind like maybe I would like finish it off. Did I have it here still?
Continue talking. I'm just gonna get up for a quick minute.
I'll show you what what I was kind of playing around with. I don't know if I like it fully. Let me share my screen again. Can you share my screen again?
Sure.
So that
Oh, like a connecting cover.
so that obviously is like a recreation of Jim Lee's
Yeah.
cover, the annual X-Men annual. I was thinking of doing like a Cable,
Yeah.
like Psylocke here, and then this side. This one's like all guys. It's like Magneto, Iceman, Forge, Nightcrawler, and Colossus.
Yeah.
I'm like maybe I could put some girls in there, and then this one is
Make it big.
X
Make it
Factor.
bigger. Can you make it bigger?
I'll make it big.
It looks good. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, there you go.
Wow.
There you go. We could see one at a time. We could see one at a time. Yeah.
Oh, there.
Oh man.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I was thinking maybe like Professor X or something back here, but it's kind of awkward. I don't know.
Nice.
I don't know. I was just playing with some ideas.
So you're gonna be at San Diego Comic Con?
Yep.
Yeah, and so anybody planning to go there, drop by, say hi to our our friend here, Ryan. Give him some support.
You know what? Let's close up. I'm gonna.
Ducks.
Um,
Ducks.
hmm?
We're doing ducks again.
We're
or-
doing
We're doing
duck.
ducks.
All right,
We're gonna
let's
do
do
the duck
ducks. All right, let's do duck. You guys ready for a duck? This is just
Are we doing a
oh
giveaway right now?
well,
No.
this is just for okay, I don't know. Let me see. First of all, let's see what your store has. Let's see what your store has. Let's see what your store has.
Superman.
Let's see what your store has.
I'll have the X-Men one.
Oh, you got some crypto Superman stuff. I love it.
Uh,
Oh yeah, Mandalorian's coming out soon. I actually don't know if I have that print anymore.
I have that Psylocke piece. I love it. I have the X-Men piece too, I think. Right? Yeah, I have both pieces.
I got this one, Savage Land Rogue.
Nice. That's a good one.
Wait, is the X-Men one on there? Did I not put it on there?
Oh, you got the G-Force. Gotcha, man.
June. Wait, the X-Men one's not on there, is it? Did I not put it on there?
It's not on there, huh?
Oh.
What X-Men stuff?
The X-Men one I just showed. Oh. Oh, it's not on there.
I don't see it.
I have to add it.
Is that a full?
I think the X-Men one might be on the front page or something.
Wait. How's it? Otaku has it?
I have it right here.
X-Men.
Ryan has it in the background too.
Yeah. This one I got signed by
Hold on, there you go.
the producer, Bo DeMayo.
Oh,
Hey,
really?
when did you have that? When did you have that?
This was from last time. I think it was from last year. I got the Psylocke
yeah.
too.
Oh, okay. All
I love
right.
this Psylocke, man. It's like, oh yeah,
Glows.
it's nice.
Otaku has hot thing.
I
I mean,
love
you
how
got,
you gave her like thick thighs. I love the
uh,
thick thighs of my Psylocke.
I have to put up.
so those are the things that he has, and
That one is a rainbow foil one. It's a special one, but
Nice.
it's a little bit more.
so
Here you go.
so 2 prints for here. He got 2 prints for $40 still. So we're gonna go for that today. I'm
Maybe I'll close my
gonna
door, please.
let's go to Doc real quick. Let's set the names.
Oh, we're doing all the names here?
No, yeah, just today's name.
Okay.
Okay. We got let me go on the top. Who was on the first?
You want me to read them off to you?
Yeah, please.
I am one of us 4653.
Okay, I think that's gonna be fine. Was
Okay, and then Ron Helton. Good old
Ron.
Ron.
Okay.
Our buddy Ron. And Sleepy Reader dropped in. Sleepy, Damien. And
Brian is here.
LCS. 4 people, yeah. And thanks to all who dropped by today.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me double check.
Oh, you going to Instagram? Yeah.
Let me see if I could go to.
I don't know if this is streaming to my channel. I'm gonna go check right now.
Okay, we got on in a
Oh, there we go. It is. Okay.
On a anybody at your chat, Taco Hyang?
I think once once we broadcast, it'll pop up on my channel. So it's not going live on my channel right now. But I do see
I see the Jingo
I do
there.
see 4 people are watching. Yeah, okay.
But I know Jingo is out of countries. I'm not going to be able to give Jingo. Anybody out of the country here? Okay, Car Red. I don't know if that. Okay, I'm gonna have to just go with the. Ron said he didn't get a. I think that's it. 4 of us. There's 4 of you guys. That's it. Because I'm not going to be able to add Instagram guys because I don't know if I don't even know if I know any of them. Kyle Red, Sketch Soldier. Yeah, so I'm just gonna have to go with the. Yeah, this is all I'm gonna do with. I'm sorry. Instagram. All right, I'm gonna.
Wow, what good odds? 1 in 4.
1 in 4. Just how much? 9 seconds. Oops. About 30 second, 15 second, 30 second. I'll do 30
Whatever
second.
you want, Yang. We're all here. We're all here for you.
All right. You guys ready? Only 4. 1, 2. What? I thought we had 6 users, but I guess they didn't say anything, huh? Yeah, Brian. Okay.
I had 8 likes on my channel, so we had 8 likes on this stream. So we had a lot of people that pop in and pop out.
Okay. Well, there allows.
Last chance to comment, guys.
How many shuffle? How many shuffle? Tell me, Otaku-yang.
4.
1, 2, 4, 4, 4, 3, 4.
All right.
Oh, very diverse group there. All right. Star.
So Ryan,
famous.
What you're going to BTS? Are you doing any other like K-pop stuff? There's a lot of concerts this summer related to K-pop tours.
Ron
is the winner. Woohoo!
Wait, didn't Ron get something from you before?
No, but he's our special member here. We love Ron.
Okay, Ron, you winner.
Ron's got some prints coming his way, signed by Ryan Odagawa.
Oh, Ron, you wanna choose? Ron, you wanna choose? You there?
Choose. Are you gonna see any other K-pop groups?
So I saw Blackpink. Was it this year?
Which one you want, Ron?
I want to see La Seraphim and Baby Monster again. I think they're gonna have a album, or a new concert.
Yeah, I actually want to see Le Seraphim too. I kind of
They're good.
because I mean I've always been a fan of theirs,
Mm.
but I'm like getting more and more into their like music now. So initially it was just kind of like I was a fan of like the girls, like they would come on, they'd be cute, but now it's like they're actually putting out some really really pretty dope music. So
Yeah.
I wasn't a big fan of all these like K-pop groups because half the music is just like horrible, but it's like they figured it out and they kind of know the secret sauce now. So it's like a lot of the stuff they're producing and coming out with now is just like really, yeah, it just really is
More
like
catchy.
contemporary, So it's fun to listen to.
Yeah, they just came out with a new song and it's very like upbeat.
Right.
It seems like a lot of the other like Blackpink, they all have the very similar like EDM.
Right.
style.
Yeah.
So it's
They
catchy.
graduated
Where's
from
it?
the.
Which is Spider-Man, Ron?
Miles or the regular or Spider-Man and Friends.
Wait, Ron's not going with Superman?
Oh,
He
wait.
did went to Superman.
Oh, he did go on Superman.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, but
That's a
he
cool one.
put if you're choosing the special edition, that's just one. If you're choosing two, it has to be this Superman with one of the
Well, it's
Spider-Man.
May 4th. Let's get him a Star Wars, the Mandalorian one.
Oh, I don't know if I have that.
Oh, you don't have it?
Uh,
It was sold out. Okay.
Maybe I have to reprint.
for Spider-Man, so which is for Spider-Man? This one
Oh, the Miles,
or
yeah.
And
this one?
Oh, the Spider-Punk.
Spider-Punk.
This one? This one? All right. Go ahead and Ron. Just tell me, send me IG info, IG, and I'll send the IG to. I will order from. Yeah.
Congrats,
Oh,
Ron.
Refresh
yeah.
it. Refresh the store. I uploaded the X-Men. Did it come up?
There might be a lag. Are you using like
There it is.
There it
Oh,
is.
there it is.
The
on the
X-Men is still there. So
Nice.
okay, so
Uh,
I think Ron picked this one though. Ron picked this one. This one.
Oh, that one? Yeah, the Firestar.
Yeah.
And his amazing friend.
Firestorm. Or what's her name? Firestar, right?
Firestar.
Okay. Okay. Okay, that's good. Send it to me a mail. Send it to a mail. All right. Anyway, let's hit the road, guys. Let's close this up.
Okay.
Wait, before we go, tomorrow we got Lo Quen. We're checking in with our buddy Lo Quen, and see what he's
Oh,
up
yeah.
to.
Oh
And
yeah.
then- yeah.
Yeah, I do want to mention something. Everybody, since we got whopping 4 people in here, I want to tell everybody one about the spreadsheet I made. Okay. This tracks everybody's what do you call it? Ducks.
Oh, ducks.
Yeah.
Oh, how many
Now,
ducks?
these are different people who won the duck, depending on what video they participate in, what stream, or whether you're participating in a stream, live stream, or just rewinding it, or So
Yeah, I won
it's a-
one.
Hmm?
Yeah,
what?
I won one. Or
He wants
You-
a duck, young.
I won one. Which one
Oh,
did I
you
win?
won one.
No, you got a duck. You got a one duck, Ryan.
What did
I
I
think
win?
you came in during the chat in the one of our first you came in the chat. If we came
What
into
I,
the pen, you didn't win
what did I
anything. You
win?
just want to duck. You
Oh,
just
wow.
want to duck.
You get a duck.
I just got the duck.
Yeah. Everybody
but
gets ducks. Just if you just watch the video, you get a duck.
but if we are racing to get your stuff, you might as well donate your duck to someone else, right? I mean, you don't want to win your own poster. So because then I go, oh, Ryan won. You already have the poster. I'm not going to send it to you. You know?
I have the poster.
We could always give Ryan like something else.
Yeah.
Give one
Anyway,
of- you guys could trade covers.
anyway, so if you go to let's say Ryan, right? We just did Ryan today, right? And these are the Brian RCS got one because he came in to chat. I, I'm one of us. He got one. Ron got two because he was very active in the chat, even though some of them was not appropriate, Ron. Okay, and then uh, Otaku got three because he's a panel. You know, he's the panel. Oh, he's also streaming, right? Ryan actually got two because he was in the panel. So if you right, if Ryan streamed it onto his channel, that would have been three. But so that's, and then if you click on this right here, the blue thing right there, and just click on that one, it'll explain what I'm doing. If you come live stream, you can get Windows and stuff. I'm explaining exactly what I just said, and it'll give you the link where you could go to it, and that video will play back so you could see the rewind portion of it. And if you go to third page for right now, I'm going to have prizes, all the different prizes. For now, we have just a leading. You got Otaku is top of the list, having most ducks so far. He got nine ducks so far, and the Jingo got 6, and Ron got 5. Ron got, for a guy without any YouTube channel, Ron is really kicking butt. Now,
We love Ron.
yeah. Oh wait. Uh, hey, E-Man.
What
So,
up, E-Man?
hey,
You've popped
E-Man.
in. Hey.
Hey, E-Man. Okay, I guess I'll give you guys a duck for that. I mean, even though maybe they were silently back there, right? So E-Man, I'm gonna put E-Man right here. E-Man. I'm gonna put an asterisk on E-Man because he's our staff. I mean, he's our star. The star on the next to your name is you are part of
He's the
the.
star of our group who never
Oh
shows
yeah,
up.
yeah. He's our he's diva of our group.
He's a
He's
diva of our group, yeah.
diva of our group, right? And do we have anybody else? Give me also nice for. Hey, if you're nice to Otaku, he may give you some of those ducks. So, you use that at leverage. Hey, Otaku, I'm coming to your stream all the time, and are you gonna give me some of your ducks? He may give you some. Who knows? Uh,
We'll
well,
make
I
your
guess.
duck. We'll make your duck an Optimus Prime duck.
Well, okay. E-Man's our diva. What are you talking about?
E-Man's our Decepticon diva.
All right. Anyway, so that I'm still working on this chart. I'm still working on it, but there's details. I'm going to have a prize. I'm going to name all the prizes on this chart. I put this on my post, on my community post. I think let me see if I could show that. I think I could show that. I don't know. Can I show that? Can I show it? No. No, I'm not going to be able to show that. Well, here's our calendar. Here's our calendar.
Yeah, we got Look When coming up. We got Jason,
Jason Liu coming up, and
then yeah, Cliff Chang. I really want to make that
Christian.
one. Ryan, can you make that one?
This Thursday.
Thursday. I can't because it's too early for me. But
This time you see is
Pacific.
Eastern time.
Oh, Eastern time.
Yeah, so take 3
Yeah,
hours
I
off.
definitely can't make Cliff Chang at 4 p.m. Eastern time.
And then you get Yun Twins.
One.
That's really cool people. This is a cool couple too.
Was that one?
Okay.
One over here.
Yeah. And
that's cool.
And we got some people who hasn't commit their times yet. So anyway, so anyway, the calendar, at least my duck time, you guys can look in my post. Okay, you will get updated live. You will get updated live. So anyway, I think that's about it. We're spending too much time here. Better go. Ryan, thanks again.
Tomorrow we'll see you guys tomorrow. See you, Ryan.
Okay.
All right, have a nice one, guys.
Darkness Prime.